Ruruia, ngā kakano, o te aroha, o te atawhai, o te whanau. Kia whakatipu ake te atua, he rākau whakaruru mahu ki te noho ngengi ai. Sow the seeds of love, mercy and family. And when you're tired, God will grow a tree for you to rest under. I don't know, I think I always knew, as crazy as it sounds, that I was going to do drugs. I remember that first drink, and I remember feeling like it all dissolved away. And this uncomfortable, internally hurt human all of a sudden came alive. And I became known as the guy that didn't stop at 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock or 1 o'clock or 5 o'clock in the morning. I just kept going, and I discovered pot, and again I was that guy that would just keep smoking. Then I discovered pills, and I was that guy that just kept swallowing them. One day I was shown how to make morphine into heroin, and like my brothers before me, I kind of just went, yeah, that's what I'm doing, and I ran down that track, and I ran down that track for 30 odd years, and somehow along the way I became like my father, and every woman I met, it would start off with excitement and love and end up me using these, and it just became a normal way of life too. And it got to the point where my saying was, if you knew me as much as I knew me, you'd hate me too. And so the more horrible stuff I did to people, the more drugs I'd use, and the more I just didn't want to face myself. And the cycle just went on and on and on. I swear I couldn't even string enough brain cells together to make wheat picks. And I remember the day I walked past the mirror and I had a look at myself, and I went, I hate you, I hate you, I hate you, Machu. And I took my fist and I smashed myself into the carpet. And I heard a voice, and I believe it was the voice of God, and it said to me, that's what you've been doing your whole life, Machu. Hurting and fighting yourself. Are you ready to surrender? And why I didn't and still don't comprehend the fullness of what that word surrender means, I was willing to. And I went on a journey. I joined a group called Narcotics Anonymous. I went to places like Hewakatapu. I went to therapy. In fact, I did everything to face that man in the mirror. Because I just knew that I didn't ever want that again. And for me, and it's not for everyone, but for me, the only answer was complete abstinence. I was one of those fellas, if I had one of anything, I was going to have one of everything. And I literally didn't know when I was going to turn it off. So complete abstinence was my answer. And what do you know, I got 6 months clean, and 6 months turned to a year, and a year turned to 2 years, and it was like 8 years, 3 months ago. Along the way, I started to look at that hurt, angry little boy on the inside, and that person that I hated, and I wouldn't say I've grown to love him fully, but I'm learning to love him. And as a result of that, I have a partner who's not afraid of me. I have a little girl that's not afraid of me, and I live a life of gentleness, which is what that whakatoki is about. So sow the seeds of love, of mercy, and of family. And when you are tired, God will give you a tree to rest under. That's basically my life, and recovery, God, my family, they are the trees I rest under. My whittle would be, only you know if it's time. Only you know if you're an addict. Only you know if you're destroying your life. Only you really know. No one can really tell you. People told me till I was blue in the face, but if I didn't want to know, I didn't want to know. But if you've had enough, then change is possible. And you come and see us, and we will walk that journey with you. Ngā mihi, ngā mana, tihei, meiri ora.